Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootsteps2peace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. Sorry it's taken me so long to get another video out, you guys. That Cancer season really had me rocking. So I'm so glad we're at a Cancer season. I know a lot of things came up during that time for a lot of us. That is the last time that the sun will oppose Pluto moving forward into the next year. So that was very, very intense for a lot of us. A lot of emotional gunk came to the surface. We were doing a lot of internal healing as well as external. We had to walk away from a lot of people, including family members. I know that it was really, really rough for so many people. Now we're kind of drying out with the sun in Leo. The Leo is ruled by the sun, for those of you who don't know that. With that said, we're coming into a place of strength and courage and really finding our inner king and queen, right? And so this is about really moving forward in a happier, more joyful experience. So first card out, we got Believe in the Impossible. So for those of you, whatever it is that you're dealing with, believe in the impossible. If you did have to walk away from somebody, maybe at some point they can come back in later on down the road. Not necessarily. If it's, oh God, I'll never get a job that pays as much, as good as this one does. Believe in the impossible. Maybe you start your own business and all of a sudden it just skyrockets. So, this goes for anything. Believe in the impossible. We go, oh, once in a blue moon. Well, that's where that comes from, the blue moon. Next card out, we got Hold Your Vision. So whatever it is that you are believing in, it's asking you to hold your vision. Do not turn away from what it is that you have been wanting to bring into existence. So if that's a new job or a new home or a new relationship or healing in a relationship, that can all come to fruition in the future. Spirit, please show me. All right, we got the last card out. We got Bring Love into the Situation. So this is the new moon in Aquarius, bottom of the deck. You're very close to achieving your goal. So whatever this goal is, you need to continue aligning with love. Leo is all about aligning with that heart chakra, and you can't do things for the sake of doing them. You have to do them because that's what you love. You love going to work every day. You love your job. You love the people that you're hanging out with. You love the group. You love the community. There has to be love that is brought into this. So it's really asking you to, whatever vision you have, send love into it, okay? A lot of the time we have, these other things that have happened to us in the past that we tend to hold on to, and that takes us out of the loving vibration and it puts us into fear. The opposite side of Leo is also ego. So we want to be mindful of not bringing too much ego into whatever it is that we're trying to manifest. We need to, again, stay in alignment with love. For some of you, maybe you're doing something within your community. Aquarius is all about community. So maybe you're trying to bring something into the community and you're like, oh, well, the community might not like that. Bring love into the situation. It doesn't matter. There's going to be all kinds of love that is brought back. It might not be for a few people, but it's going to be for the people that are actually supposed to be in alignment with all of this. Let's find out what this is. Spirit, please show me what messages, what guidance do we have for the collective with the sun going into Leo. They said shuffle a couple more times, so I'm going to do that. I just saw the Ten of Pentacles. That's a good sign. Ten of Pentacles, bringing money in. All right, Spirit, they said one more time. Okay. All right, here we go. Spirit, wow. Well, that one didn't flip. It flipped, but it didn't. So we've got the Two of Swords. Hold your vision. Even though she's blindfolded, she's still got a vision. And she is sitting there. She is meditating on that vision. There's the new moon right there. So this is about choices and decisions that need to be made. And I feel like it's a head and a heart decision. But for some of you, you're blocking your heart. You're like, I don't want to get hurt anymore. I see her and she's, instead of having the swords out like this, she's got the swords like this. So this is blocking that heart chakra. And I think that goes back to people getting hurt during that Cancer season. I know for me, it was extremely painful. I've got Moon in Cancer and Mars in Cancer, worst placements. Not for the Moon. The Moon's actually a heavy placement, but at the same time, it is, when you're a mother, or, you're dealing with your own mother, or any of those nurturing or nourishment. The challenge is the Magician. So the challenge is holding your vision so that you can manifest whatever it is that you are trying to manifest into your life. So what is this? Wow, we got 8 of Swords. So the 2 blindfolded cards are now the first 2 out, or first and third. Okay. So this is a lot about being all up in your head, not really looking at like the factual information, but allowing your mind to kind of play tricks on you. Feeling stuck, not knowing where to go, not knowing what you want to manifest, not knowing what you're, what it is that you are manifesting, is it going to come to fruition? The challenge is knowing that you have all the tools necessary. You're an infinite being. The hardest part is not the manifestation. It's actually being able to hold on to whatever it is that you've manifested, okay? So keep that in mind as well. I just saw the Moon at the bottom of the deck. Spirit, please show me, what does the collective need to know moving forward? Wow, we've got the Page of Cups. So for some of you, maybe there was some type of, love offer that was brought forth, or, maybe there needs to be an apology from someone. Yeah, you've been carrying a heavy, heavy burden all by yourself, and you're getting ready to put that burden down. What's on your mind is you want to put that burden down. You don't want to be burdened by these situations anymore. I think everybody is sick and tired of, holding on to the burden of just life right now. And that can be a lot for just one person to carry, needing other people to come in and help you with these burdens. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles now. So things are going to be moving forward, slowly but steadily, okay? Whenever I see the Knight of Pentacles, I see him looking out upon the horizon and really thinking about what it is that he wants to manifest into his life. What is it that I want to manifest? And whatever that is, he is moving slowly so that he doesn't just run in and waste his time. He wants to make sure that he's going to get a return on his investment moving forward. So he's very slow, very methodical about what he's doing and what he's bringing in and what his visions are as well. Next card out, we've got the High Priestess. The High Priestess is neither good nor bad. She just is. So there are some, I feel like, there's a lot of energy here about needing to use your intuition, needing to go within. The High Priestess, she has secrets. She's got secret knowledge. So maybe for some of you, you need to seek out a psychic or an astrologer or a counselor or somebody who has some type of information that you don't necessarily or that you can't necessarily tap into because you're in this place of stuck. Feeling stuck, not feeling, and I said stuck, and then we've got the Hangman at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like, feeling stuck, but I feel like it's because you're stuck in your own thoughts. But I feel like for some of you, you really need to work on your meditation skills. And meditation isn't always just sitting down with your fingers out and, staring off into the abyss or having your eyes closed. Meditation can just be gardening. It can be listening to music. It can be washing dishes. It can be, anything that it gets you out of the mindset that you've been in. Because I do feel like whatever that mindset has been a burden. For some of you, you're making decisions when it comes to your finances and where you're investing as well. And for some of you, you're investing into the unknown, because nothing right now is really set in stone with, having Uranus in Taurus, and we have the North Node in Taurus, and now we have Mars going to conjunct all of that energy around August 1st. You're feeling this buildup. And so, that's where the stock market can crash. That's where, our finances go up and down. You end up with a bill that you have to pay all of a sudden, randomly, or money that you got to come up with. And you're like, oh my God, how am I going to do this? Go within, because you'll be able to find the resources to whatever it is that you need. So we've got the Six of Swords here. The Six of Swords is all about moving into calmer waters, okay? You can see that here that the water is tumultuous, but as she continues to row her boat, she is rowing into the calmness, okay? So she's now gotten out of her head, and now she is moving on, and she's moving in quite, you know, slow and steady, okay? She took the swords that were underneath the boat that were creating the ripple effect, and she put them inside the boat with her so that she could actually move the boat at a how do I want to say this? At a softer pace. I feel like just there needs to be a softness. Next card out, we've got the Eight of Cups. So it does talk about walking away. These two cards are about movement. For some of you, maybe you did walk away and now someone from the past is going to be making a return. And you're not quite sure exactly how you want to deal with this. So you're being very methodical about how you're going to handle this situation because you're very much defensive. I think for a lot of you, you got hurt in some way. Bottom of the deck, there it is, the Hanged Man, okay? He wanted to show up earlier and now he's showing up again. So the Hanged Man is all about really needing to see things from a different perspective. You know, going through, you know, having to sacrifice as well. For some of you, maybe you're dealing with some type of back issues. You might want to go in and get that checked out. I think acupuncture would actually be a really good thing for you because I've got all these swords here. So I can definitely see like acupuncture vibes, okay, if you are having any type of back issues. But with that said, with the Hanged Man, you know, the Hanged Man is all about sacrificial energy. It's also Neptune. He's being enlightened. So even though you're kind of like, you know, hanging out to dry right now, I feel like you're really thinking about this in a much more spiritual way. And if you're not, you need to meet with some type of a spiritual advisor so that they can help guide you through whatever turmoil you have been through, whatever heavy burdens you've been carrying and mental conflict. For some of you, someone did walk away. Maybe it was your child. Could have been a child who walked away and they're going to make a return later on. But this is asking you to continue to persevere. This is all about perseverance. After you having to hang out and, you know, you just felt like you were hung out to dry. But I do feel like there is this warrior energy about you. Like you can, no matter what has been going on and no matter how heavy it's been, I feel like you have persevered throughout all this and you're protecting everything that you have worked so hard for. And look at that. They have all got growth. And so those are all the things that are sustainable in your life, in your existence. I really like this energy. So I do feel like, you know, money coming in, maybe money opportunities that are going to start like trickling in for you. If you've been having any type of, you know, maybe you haven't been working or maybe you haven't, you know, had a lot of clients or any of that. But it's because maybe there's something that you need to be learning. For some of you, maybe it's time for you to take a class. Maybe it's time for you to learn something else. It's time for you to invest in yourself. Maybe for a lot of you guys, you've been investing in something else, but it is saying that you're very close to achieving your goal. Hold your vision. For some of you, you're like, oh my God, am I really going to be moving? Yes, you're moving. Hold your vision. Bring love into the situation. This is about authenticity as well. And Spirit is really nudging me to read the new moon in Aquarius. So it says, Aquarius is all about progress and modernity. So this is a time to move forwards. The new moon in Aquarius card means no looking back. Change is on its way and it could come quickly. So I see these two cards about no looking back. She's not looking back. She's got her back turned. She's turning her back on anything that no longer serves a purpose. She is going on a journey of self-discovery. Whether you get the change that you want depends on whether you believe you can have it and how much you're relying on others to bring it to you. This card comes with the suggestion that you may need to do things independently or on your own. Independently, on your own, regardless of what other people are doing. Every single one of these cards is a lone person. Nobody else is in any of these cards. They are by themselves. But be loving, not too pragmatic. Time may be of the essence when this card comes up. Aquarius energy has an electric feel to it. Certainly, there is a sense that you need to let go of the past and move towards your future as soon as possible. Explore the idea that it's not what you know, but whom you know. So this is about, getting yourself into the community, talking to people, because it's who you know. You need to be more detached from certain situations. You need to learn how to think outside the box to bring in new solutions so that you can really get this going, and improve your karma by doing some type of charitable work. So, if you got something that you can do, gift it. If you've got information or advice, you can gift it. I mean, I do it all the time. I am constantly talking to people. I am constantly doing things for others, humanitarian work. Aquarius is the sign of invention, modern advances in technology and humanity. Its energy is a little brittle. It's individual, scientific even, and relatively emotionally detached. And I think that's what a lot of us need to do, is work on detaching from our emotions. The Hanged Man rules Pisces, and Pisces is all about the past. Pisces is illusions, delusions, fantasies, mental institutions, sorrow, depression, sex, drugs, alcohol, codependent relationships, okay? And we've got to rid ourselves of all of those things. But Pisces is also spirituality. It's letting go of people, places, and things that no longer serve a purpose so that we can come into our own healing. Many people think Aquarius is a water sign because the Aquarius symbol is the water bearer, but it actually is an air sign and is far more about intellect than the emotional water signs. As is this card, no matter when you draw it, dropping convention works well with this energy. So this is about learning how to be vulnerable again, learning how to put yourself out there again, holding your vision, whatever that is. And it's I always see when they're standing and getting ready to go into battle, and you see the line of horses, and you watch it in movies. For those of you, I love those type of movies. I'm all about my Vikings and Last Kingdom and Braveheart. And you hear them and they tell them, hold, right? And then they'll say, charge. And then they go flying down the mountain to go after what it is that they're going after, right? Or going into battle. So it's hold, go. And then look, she's protecting everything that she's worked so hard for. So that's what I'm getting here. And in the meantime, it's knowing that everything that is meant for you is on its way in already. Aquarius is also the star in the original Rider-Waite Tarot. It's the star. The star is all about making wishes, right? It's all about hopes and dreams. So it's really asking you to hold your vision, and whatever dreams, if you have a dream of being married one day, hold that vision. If you have a dream of owning your own company one day, hold that vision. If you have a dream about moving somewhere, hold that vision. Maybe for some of you, it's all three. I want to get married, but I got to move. And maybe that's what it is. It's you need to take the steps that you're being guided to take. And right now, you're just being asked to really look at things from a completely different perspective. It's if you can't get into a relationship because there's, you've already saw what's out there, then maybe it is time for you to move elsewhere and get a new job. And when you do that, then all of a sudden you start meeting new people, new community, and ta-da, there's your husband or there's your wife, right? Because I do have men that watch my channel as well. So keep that in mind. And maybe it's time for you to think about moving somewhere so that you can come into alignment with whatever it is that you're trying to bring in and whatever your vision is, right? So let's go ahead and let's pull some prosperity cards on that. Spirit, please show me messages. What guidance did you need to hear? What advice? All right. So we got the hummingbird. Release what you've been carrying and lighten up. Sorry, guys. New joy is on the way. So you need to release whatever heavy baggage that you've been carrying and learn to lighten up a little bit. We need to come into a lighter energy. That's what Leo is all about, that lighter energy. Because again, Cancer was heavy for so many. If you made it through Cancer season and nothing happened and you didn't have any emotional gunk or fights with your family or children or mother or any of that, then high five, man. We got the crow. Universal laws and truths are now being revealed. Use this energy to create your reality. So, you know, everybody's truth is something different. We don't all have the same truth. And the next card out, we got crane. You will soon enter into a beneficial partnership. Luck and longevity bless this union. So again, it's talking about bringing love into the situation. For some of you, love is on its way. So hold your vision. And then at the bottom of the deck, I don't think I've ever gotten this. We got the condor. Hold the highest vision for your life. You now possess the ability to move past any hurdles. Wow, I have literally never gotten this card in any reading, and I've had this deck for years. I'm going to say that again because I was just talking about you holding your vision. Holding your vision. Hold the highest vision for your life. I cannot make this up. You now possess the ability to move past any hurdles. And then it's talking about releasing whatever these hurdles have been. Release it. Put down the extra heavy weight that you have been carrying. It is not your cross to bear anymore, okay? Put it down. If it doesn't belong to you, give it back to whoever the fuck it belongs to. All right, with that said, let's go into your love life. Because I do feel like for some of you, this is love. And you're just like kind of like, well, when is it going to come in? Express your love. It says, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So for some of you, you know, getting into that loving vibration that I was talking about earlier, you know, if you want to be in a happy, healthy, loving bond, you don't want to come at it while you're still, you know, pissed off at your family and you got all this bullshit that's going on inside of you. You need to express love. Send out that love energy, and then it'll come back to you tenfold. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So for some of you, you are getting engaged. Congratulations. Oh, separation. Sorry. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. For some of you, the separation is they're going off for work. Okay. For others of you, maybe you've just decided that you want to go ahead and just kind of separate and just see how things go. And then maybe later on, try and pick back up and see if you can continue working on it. And maybe that's what you're doing. You're just kind of putting your love life on hold right now because you're not quite sure what's going to end up happening. And the bottom of the deck, we've got flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. And that's what I've been talking about with Leo season. We need to be lighthearted, happiness, joy, contentment. And even if you're not feeling it, fake it till you fucking make it. Okay? So you need to decide on what you want so that it can come to you. Stand in that vibration because again, the manifestation, you can't be working at cross purposes with whatever it is you're trying to manifest. If you're trying to manifest love and you're sitting down here in depression, it's going to be, you know, it's going to be a miss. And then you might meet somebody who is also mirroring you back. And this person also has some type of drama and bullshit and whatever else they got going on. And then it just never meshes. And then the two of you guys end up breaking up and separating. And we don't want that again, right? So again, we need to work on being lighthearted. There are people that you are in separation with right now that you have a lot of love for. And, you know, you've tried to be lighthearted, but unfortunately, they're just dealing with some heavy shit that they can't take you on right now. So you got to kind of be like, honor that space in them. It's not always all about you. Okay. So keep that in mind as well. I do think that, you know, slowly but surely people can start trickling back in, but make sure that they come in with more than just a fucking apology. Okay. Whoever this is, they can't just come in and go, I'm sorry. Words mean nothing. It's all about action. And if they come in and all they're doing is just rambling off a bunch of shit and they're still acting the same way that they did before, you got to really rethink and reevaluate your own situation. With that said, let's go ahead. Well, there we go. Freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. You have the freedom to choose. You have the freedom to walk away at any point in time. You know, with the Eight of Cups, she stacked those cups up nice and neat. She didn't knock them over. She stacked them nice and neat. She wants her Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is that ultimate relationship, the ultimate partnership. And look at what she's going into, the stars. She is allowing the stars to guide her. She's waiting for the stars to align. And she's not alone. She's got that dolphin right there. So I don't feel like you're all alone, but I feel like, yes, it is a lone journey. And we all have to do things on our own. Whether you're in a relationship or not, your partner doesn't feel the same way you do. All right, so we got... Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. You cannot continue to hold on and resent other people. You have the freedom at any point in time to drop whatever this is and manifest whatever you're trying to bring into your life. And I say manifest, and then I got the manifesting miracles. So now we've got the Magician here twice in this reading, but this is your challenge. It says, your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. She is following her guidance towards what she knows she deserves and what she believes. So it says, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Like I said earlier, fake it till you make it, right? And don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. For it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. For some of you, like you can't just answer the phone because you feel guilty because, they continue to call. I always have this motto. I'll stop answering and eventually they'll stop calling. You hurt, especially when you hurt me. First time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me. No, I don't play that. You get one fucking warning with me and that's it. And after that, I don't feel like I need to tell you that what you did was not nice or how you made me feel. Like, fuck all that. I don't have time for that. So, but I bring love into the situation. I can bring in forgiveness. But I feel like for a lot of you, you're standing your ground this time. You're saying no more. I'm done with your fucking apologies. I'm done with feeling like shit. I'm done with allowing you to do that. And in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and keep the separation the way that it is because I want to feel more lighthearted. And I've tried to express my love to you and I've been loyal to you and you haven't been loyal back. So therefore, I'm on a lone journey and I am protecting everything that I've worked so fucking hard for. Anyway, you guys, not a bad reading here. I feel like this is just like all about your inner power and this being a lone journey. And like I said, even if there's 100 people around you, you're still one individual in all of that. And it's your journey and nobody feels the same way that you do. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. Don't forget to check me out over on TikTok. I do readings over there as well. I don't do much talking. Well, I do. I have little videos that I do kind of do some talking, but check me out over there, you guys. I'm also on Facebook and Instagram, and I hope to see you guys there. Anyway, I love you all so much, and we'll chat again soon. Take care.